do anything wrong, officer. I'm just a normal guy out for a nice, slow, enjoyable ride.
Naughty, very naughty.
Good morning, fellow watchers and subscribers of motorbike stuff. Pinnacle here. How you all doing? I hope that everyone is well. Is this the first day of the new season? I don't know. It is the 2nd. It's the 2nd of March today. And the weather, although I think there is talks of a bit of more snow and cold weather, I do think that this is a lovely day to ride. I've not made any videos since God knows how long ago. Maybe November, I think was the last time I made a video. A little bit about the channel. I'm not going to give you too much information about me because you don't care about that. You're here for the bikes, not the personal sob stories and life stories of other people. But yeah, so it was a bit difficult for me. I used to make some nice videos going into work. Commuting into London is a very popular video that I've got out at the moment. I think 26,000 views. So if you haven't seen that one, that seems to be popular with a lot of people. I talk about commuting into work, trying to do it the safe way, how to filter, and there's a few more other videos very similar to that as well. Another follow-up to that was riding into work and staying legal. That was a challenge. But yeah, there's loads of videos out there, guys, so if you're looking for content on biking in general, or the Z1000SX, CBR 1000RR, I've got a couple of videos on about that. The Ninja 650R, that's the wife's old bike. She's now moved on to the CBR 650R, so we should, did I say Ninja 650R? I should have just said Ninja 650. So yeah, so she's moved on now to the CBR 650R, which is an inline 4 rather than the parallel twin, so I think she's quite happy about that. But yeah, so there'll be some more videos coming out about the CBR as well. The bike is a little bit filthy. It needs a bit of TLC. So I think that's going to be one of the next videos that I put out after this one. I've got to open this visor. It's only 7 degrees, but it's a bit warm when you're talking to yourself constantly. Yeah, so one of the videos I'm going to bring out next is going to be getting your bike ready for season. Because, I mean, unfortunately, I don't have a garage. I'm in the situation where I have to put it outside in a cover. And you guys that do the same probably realise that when you're under a cover, you still get a little bit of the rain. When it's heavy rain and wind, you still get a little bit of rain on your bike, especially the undersides of it. So there's a couple of areas that they're not rusting, but they're a little bit brown, if you know what I mean, around the foot pegs, around the side stand, and around the exhaust clamps. So these are the sort of areas that I want to give attention to. I did go to the motorbike show in London XL. I think it was on the 16th of February I went there, so a couple of weeks ago. And I did pick up some sealant and cleaning product that was apparently good for bikes. It was good for all household stuff. It's the one, if you were there, it's the one where the guys were polishing your shoes with it. But I've used it on a couple of things, and I'm actually glad because I didn't get scammed. It actually works really well. So I'll introduce you to that product. Oh, is that a horse on top of something? Oh, it's on a hill. Got a bit confused there. It was in line with the hedge line. It was like a floating horse. I'm still getting an increase in subscribers, which I'm really grateful for. So thank you very much for all those that you have subscribed, and my videos are still being watched, even though I've done Absolutely no effort whatsoever. So really appreciate everyone that's been watching my videos over the Christmas period into the new year, and also the new subscribers that I've got and the supporting subscribers that I had before as well. So really appreciate all that, guys. What I'm going to try and do this year is I'm going to try and get my subs to 1,000, because I'm already touching the requirements of the hours watched in the last 365 days. So I'm going to try and start pushing out a video at least once a week, and bring that up if I can, to try and get more interest in the channel. But I need your help. I need you to tell me what sort of things you want to see on this channel. I've got a CBR 650R, the wife's one. I will do a review on that to see if anyone's interested in that. I am looking at a second bike when money allows. Now this second bike will be a BMW 1200 GS. I'm looking to get the adventure model. If I can, and I'm lucky enough to find one within my budget, I'll go for the 1250. But at the moment it's looking like the 1200 GS is going to be the bike of choice. Now, why am I buying a second bike? I'm buying a second bike because I want to take one to my other place in Eastern Europe. Because every time I go over there, I've got a car over there, but every time I go over there, I'm in a situation where I can't go out with my bike friends over there. I'm always being offered to someone to lend me their bike, but you know, biking's fun when you want to do touring and when you want to go out with friends, etc. I mean, the bikes that they're looking to lend me are kind of they're leader bike, they're super sports, hyper bikes, whatever you want to call it. It's no good for me. I'm 51. I turned 51 this week, and it's the neck. My neck, where I'm constantly looking up in the sky like that because I'm so crunched over. That's the issue. This guy's turning left, so you won't mind if I just go here. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at doing. So a BMW GS. Also, me and a friend are looking at a couple of project bikes as well. And these will be, you know, not clapped out, but I'm looking at cat ends to convert to a bobber. The bikes that we're looking at in particular are the XVS 1100 Yamahas. And we're looking at getting a couple of those and kind of working on them as project bikes to convert to bobbers. And they're not going to be bikes that we're selling, they're going to be bikes that we'll keep. Excuse me. What I might do with the GS as part of the little sideline business we've got going on is I'll export that over to Macedonia, and if we can make, you know, 500,000 euros profit on it, then I will sell it, and then I'll export another one over. But the initial one that I'll take over is one that I will actually ride over there myself. So there's going to be a whole bunch of videos coming off the back of that. It's going to be a tour of I'd say most of Europe, but a good part of Europe, going from, you know, England, France, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Austria, Slovenia, a bit of Croatia, some Serbia, and then eventually Macedonia. And then when I'm there, after I've rested a day or so, I think, I might do a tour of Montenegro, I might do some Greece. We'll see what happens. So yeah, it's all going to go on there, so it's going to be quite an adventurous, active year. There's going to be some riding with my wife. She's going to be hopefully getting a little bit more confidence on the bike. She's not been on it for a good 4 or 5 months now, and it's a new bike, so she needs to get used to that. And at the same time, there is another tour that we're looking at in Easter coming up. So on the bank holiday Monday, it'll be another Pin and Binks tour. Now, I don't know if you've seen the last one. We went to the Peak District. We're looking at moving over to, no one behind me, so I'll break. We're looking at moving over to kind of Wales area, looking at a few bits and pieces around there. So that'll be a bank holiday Monday. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a overnight jobby. It might just be a ride out in the morning, ride around and come home. I don't know yet. So we'll confirm the details on that one. So that's what's coming up there. Wheel stickers on the CBR 650R. We need to do that, so there'll be a video on that one as well. Because I've done those a couple of times now on the Kawasaki's. So we can see how we do that, etc. A bit of wrapping going on. If you've seen some of my mod videos, I've wrapped a couple of bits of my bike in carbon fibre, and this is just a carbon fibre vinyl. So what I'm looking to do is, there's a couple of other bits. There's a trim panel that comes up the side here. I'm looking to get that wrapped as well. You got to do it, ain't ya? You was trying to pull away and keep up. Oh, mate, you need to be forward a bit more. Yeah, it makes me laugh, man. Oh, I love this bike. I do love it. So versatile. What else can I say? So MOT, I've got another MOT on the bike that flew through. I was a bit worried, and I'll tell you why I was worried, because the MOT was 2 weeks ago and I hadn't used the bike for a couple of months. The old common problem of the horn connector losing its connectivity. The horn didn't work. That's an MOT failure. And also one of my headlights, I've converted my headlights, you might have seen from other videos, I converted my headlights into the bi-LEDs. Are you not going anywhere? No? Good, okay. So when I did that, that means I have both headlights on at the same time. I'm actually going to go this way. I'm going to go towards the T-Hut, because I like the roads around there. Through there as well, mate. I want to see if they've got a GS here that I can show you guys, the bike that I'm looking to get. They're expensive now though. The GS's are expensive. Oh, it's rammed in here. Cheers. Oh, look at that mud. Can I squeeze it in there? Cheers, mate. We're busy today. Oh, is that a 748? No, it's not. Gonna have to go and check that out. Let's have a quick walk round and have a look before I take my lid off. I don't want to walk through that bit.
I'm sorry, can you stop breathing so loud, honey?
So keeping the lid on just for the camera at the moment. It's a 999.
Breathe quietly.
That'd make a bobber. That would definitely make a bobber. This is why I want to get something like this.
Do you hear yourself breathing?
Little custom classic. Got the Enfields, got some of the bigger bikes. Hayabusa.
Does anyone hear him breathing?
Couple of these. I still think the GS though. Look at it. I mean, that's the adventure model as well. Couple of them.
He's like,
Look at that bad boy. Triple black. That's the one. Might have to settle for the 12 though. Anyway, that's the bikes. Some Ninjas, some Aprilas. I recognise this guy's bike. It's just so mean. Look how mean it is. Look how mean that looks. Can't afford that, but hey, we'll get the 1200 maybe. Anyway, I'm going to take the lid off, take the camera off, and I'll speak to you in a bit.